All right, let's get a big picture of this whole deal right here. Less than 12 hours ago, it's currently right now 6:38 in the morning, just about to leave. It's rained all night long. Less than 12 hours ago, it was 70 degrees here. Currently, right now, it is 27 degrees. The wind is nuts. The wind chill is 18 right now here. My door was froze shut. Both doors were froze shut. It took me a little bit to get them open. And we have power here at our house, but there's quite a few people over in the east part of the city, what we call East Columbus, that do not have power because the wind has blowed quite a few stuff out of trees and hit lines and everything like that. And I think in spots there's some ice here, there, and yonder. I don't see there wasn't anything on my concrete or nothing like that. It looked pretty, all that looked pretty good. So we're gonna ease on the woods. I'm not sure that we're gonna be able to work. The good thing is we're not too far from where I live right now. And see, that puddle right there is not even froze. So it's pretty easy for us to ride over here and check it and then come back if we need to. If we can work, we can work. But we'll see what happens right quick. The thing about it is normally this would be like our January, February kind of weather, late January. And because for us to have this kind of weather like this in early November, mid-November, that's pretty severe for us right here. And I know that's not that cold, I mean, but for us, this time of year, it happens to be. So this is gonna be a little messy right here. We'll see what we can do. We can get in here and get a truck out of here or not. What's gonna end up happening? We're trying to get it to where we can get that truck. We're sitting right there on the blacktop right here where we're at. But it is some kind of wet right here, man. Kevin's just taking some of that slop off is what he's doing, just kind of blading it off just a little bit, not much. So the sun's gonna come on out. It's straight up noon, just got through with lunch. It's 36 degrees right now. Wind chill's still at 26. It's dried this up a good bit right here too since this morning. I've loaded, this will be number 12 that's fixing to back in here to me. I'm gonna load him, and so we should end up with around 18, something like that. 17, 18 loads is what we ought to end up with today. We'll see. So yesterday made a week that we've been on this job, and we're finishing it today. We would have finished it yesterday had we not been down the majority of the day last Monday. So Dad is on his way up here now with the low boy. He's gonna pick up Derek and go ahead and get him moved. And then we're gonna go ahead and move Kevin too, because our load tonight's supposed to be 18. We don't want to move these machines or have to deal with trying to move these machines when it's that cold like that. So, but I'm gonna have a good bit of wood to load in the morning, or probably till after lunch or so, I guess, something like that. But this load here is gonna be number 16. I got 2 more after this one here to load, so we'll end up with 18 today, which is not bad after as wet as it was this morning to start up trying to log. All right, that's all I got left to load. This is the next morning. This is Wednesday morning. On the back side of what y'all seen on the first part of the video, what you seen first part was filmed on Tuesday. So I've got everything picked up except for this. So I'm gonna load this right here too, and we're gonna take it to the next job. That's what we always do. We take, either I'll go ahead and haul it, or we'll move it to the next job and finish loading it on that. And a lot of people, a lot of times you'll see them, they'll leave that wood like that right there, and that's a huge no-no, and don't need to, especially like right on this road right here like this, that wouldn't look good. So I mean, if you're aspiring to be a logger, never leave wood like that laying around. Either take it to the next job. If you are moving and you've got to leave something like that right there, for God's sakes, do not leave it laying on a road where every Tom, Dick, and Harry that come down through here can look over here and see that, and they look, and the first thing they're gonna say is, what a waste, what a waste. If you do have to leave something like that, take that and take it out there, out of sight somewhere, to where somebody, for the general public, cannot see that, and then they won't be bad talking about loggers. But I'm gonna load it, take it with us. That's what I always do. I've got a, what the heck did I do? Oh, they're up here. There we go, Allen wrenches. I've got these bolts in my windshield. My front windshield are coming loose, which are these right here, but they're over here. They're actually I got a couple of them trying to back out. So I'm gonna tighten these things up and try not to fall off this thing and get that done real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I got those couple bolts tightened up over here on this right hand side. I just happened to see there was a little bit of daylight between the washers there, and so that's how I knew they were coming loose. So I just gotta wait on the truck to get back, and then we'll get my loader moved here. I didn't get the camera up quick enough. People always ask, do you see deer while you're in the woods and while we're working? And the answer to that is yes, all the time. A while ago there were two that came up right there about where those about the third orange flag right there, about even with the telephone pole right there, come up and stood. One stood in the road while the other one stood there by the telephone pole, and it finally eased on across the road. But this morning, it ended up settling in at 16 degrees here this morning, which for us, that's crazy, because normally we don't have that kind of cold like that till January, February, late January, February kind of time. And we'll have a little bit that gets down like that kind of cold, but very unusual for us this time of year to have a low to drop down that cold like that. But boy, it's chilly. It was a heck of a frost this morning too there. And in the day, let's see, yesterday the high was only like 36 is all what it ended up getting up to was it. So yesterday was a really cold day, but we're kind of supposed to warm up just a little bit, and where our highs today's in the 40s or something like that. Y'all see that deer? See it right there? Right by the pole. Just walked off the road. Cut up, there's another one. See the other one? Running across. And going in the woods. I've been running the impact, vacuuming my cab, everything. And I'm sitting in my loader with it running now, and you see them deer right there. So this is the detach. For those of y'all who are new, we have 3 lowboy trailers. This is only one that detaches at the neck right here though. It actually breaks in half right there at that, where those lines come up. I'll show you here in just a second there. That's it. So you see Dad in the truck right there. All I gotta do is drag up here and then get up on it, and he'll reattach back to it. And I flip this cab over right here, and then we're good to go. All right, I what I do is I get up here where I can look down and see my tracks. So ease up, I'll line up on it right as I get to it right there. Alright. Let's ease right up on it. And it's gonna tip right there. Just ease it right down, look at my tracks, make sure they both look good on there. Right now I'm gonna stretch my boom out. Alright, it's up on the trailer now. Just switch right here. It's got a hydraulic cylinder on it with a motor there that puts that whole cab over. You see that giant cable right there. That cab rests on that cable. You run it all the way over till it pulls that cable tight. That's a lot of weight right there. You have to bolt. I've taken bolts out. There's bolts. You see those 3 holes right there? There's 3 on this side and 3 on the other side. That's what holds the cab down once I put it back up. There we go. Alright. She's all the way over. Just like that. So that's what it looks like from the side right there with it down. You have to tip it down because it's too tall to go down the road. Dad's running it up. The other day I killed my high torque impact. You see all that black on that cab right there? I left that thing laying right here on this ledge and folded the cab over, and it crushed that thing and shorted that battery out. I had a very nice fire going right there for a little bit. Them 18 volt batteries don't play. And just like that, we're on the next job. I was talking about the impact. It ruined that impact and fried that battery. That was the impact that I'd actually bought. A lot of people think that all that stuff's given to me. A lot of it is, but I still buy a good bit of it. But I had actually bought that high torque and messed it up. I had another one delivered today. It's at the house right now. So I just put my cab bolts back in with the mid torque right there. So I have me a high torque back. But just a dumb mistake on my part. I left it laying on the front instead of on the side, and folded that cab. Never thought about that cab going down that far to crush it between right here. It was sitting right here, and you see where it got on the battery right there. But like I said, just one of those things. Nothing you can do about it. Suck it up, buttercup, get you another one and keep on rolling. So I did, well, along with the mid-torque, I've got some other Milwaukee stuff that I bought. They actually had a CPO for Veterans Day, had a good special going on all the Milwaukee stuff. And so I ordered some more, and more things that I didn't have. So I got more at the house there. Now we're gonna eat real quick because it's at lunch, and then I'm gonna fire up and start loading here.